Hey everybody, it's Saturday, August the 9th, 2008. Thanks for stopping by. I'd like to tell you about something that I think is kind of funny. I have a few videos on here about Israel, and it's great because I continually get comments about them, positive and negative, and that's fun. It's nice to see that people actually are watching and commenting. But what I think is kind of funny is that I have one video where I make the statement that I'm not racist against Palestinians. And it's sort of a sarcastic video. It comes after a conversation I had with a guy who accused me of being a racist while making racist statements himself. And I thought that was funny, so I made a video about it. So anyway, I had this video where I say that I'm not racist against Palestinians, and it seems to me that a lot of supporters of Israel are taking issue with this video, and they're arguing with me about all sorts of things. But the root of the argument is this: I'm not a racist. And I think it's funny that people are finding issue with that, and they're challenging me on that. And the way that they're challenging me is they're talking about bad things that the Arabs or the Palestinians have supposedly done, as far back as 100 years ago or 80 years ago. And so they want me, I presume, to be a racist because of things that happened in the 1920s or the 1930s, which it seems pretty peculiar to me. I don't understand that position. It's pretty strange argument, but my basic argument has been that the fact of the matter, and nobody can truly dispute this, the fact of the matter is that when Israel was created, people were driven off of their lands. And that's how the refugee crisis in Palestine was created. If you don't believe me, then where did all the refugees come from? The standard answer is that they voluntarily left their homes out of malice to try and destroy the Jews by leaving their homes, and so they don't deserve to go back. Well, that's ridiculous. No one would leave their homes voluntarily to try and hurt someone else. It doesn't make any sense. And even if they did, you can't take their homes away from them. It's not right. You can't do that. It doesn't make any sense. And a lot of the arguments that people give me in support of Israel are either A, nonsense, they just don't make any logical sense whatsoever. B, they're based on myths, they're telling me things that never happened. Or C, they're pointing their finger at other people and saying, well, don't look at us, look at them. It doesn't matter what we do, look at what the Arabs did in 1915 or 1930. Don't talk to me, talk to those people from 1912. Okay, that's the argument that people are giving me. And people are taking issue with me because I'm not a racist. And these are the justifications that they're giving me. And now, I would have to say that the history of Palestine and Israel is really strange because nobody agrees on what it is. There's two different versions of the history, and they're very, very different. And I'm pretty sure that neither one of them is exactly correct, but both of them are meant to demonize the other side. And frankly, the Israeli version is pretty strange. Okay, a lot of the Israeli version of history just doesn't make any sense. Now, I'm not saying that the Palestinians that everything they say is correct. I don't know if everything they say is correct. Some of it probably isn't. But I can tell you one thing. A lot of the things that the Israelis say, either there's no evidence that it ever happened, or it just doesn't make any sense that it would happen. Okay, so, think about that a little bit, and I know that I should read books about this. I do. I read books about it. So, if I'm not reading the right books, tell me. What am I missing? And now, another thing I want to mention about Israel right now is Israel is getting ready to attack Iran. And I'd like to talk to you a little bit about what this means and what's actually going on. Now, Israel is not a signatory to the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, and Iran is. Iran has the right to have nuclear power under that treaty, and Israel does not, because they're not a signatory. Israel is a nation that has probably about 200 nuclear weapons, and they have attacked their neighbors numerous times over their history. Now, they can say it's self-defense or whatever. I'm not going to argue over the purposes of what they do, but it is, absolute fact that they have attacked their neighbors numerous times, and they have never declared their final borders. And for people that say, well, so-and-so doesn't recognize Israel, well, what exactly do you want them to recognize? Israel does not state what it is yet. Israel is still leaving its final borders open to debate. So, Israel has attacked its neighbors. They want us to attack Iran, which is a country that has never attacked anyone. Since it has been under its current governance, it has not attacked anyone. And Israel is telling us that now Iran is Nazi Germany and it's 1938, so it's time for them to unilaterally attack Iran. Why? Because Ahmadinejad said something that was misinterpreted. Ahmadinejad doesn't like Israel, so now it's their job to start bombing people. It seems to me what they're trying to say. Now, think about it, people. I mean, Israel has nuclear weapons. We know they do. They're not a signatory to any treaty. Iran does not have nuclear weapons. They are a signatory to the Non-Proliferation Treaty. They have the right to have nuclear energy. Israel has attacked its neighbors several times over the past 60 years that it's existed. Iran has never attacked anybody. And Israel wants us to believe that they, or we, or both of us, must attack Iran for our own protection. Does this make any sense to anybody? It doesn't make any sense to me. Thanks for watching.